Hey guys, this is ENACFIRE E19 here, yet again with another review of a truly wireless pair of earphones. These are the ENACFIRE E19, and I've already reviewed several other ones that are like the competitor, the cheap budget versions, as opposed to the Apple AirPods, but all of them had at least one or two quirks that I really couldn't recommend them to everyone, but this one actually I think I can. As usual, I've already made the unboxing video. The link will be in the description, also at the end of this video if you want to see all the accessories that it comes with. But the key feature here is that it does come with a nice charging case, even though it's significantly chunkier than the Apple AirPods, but it still does the job well with magnetic inserts that help you align each of the earbuds, and clearly labeled also for the left and right, even though you can technically put them in either slot and it'll still charge just as fine. Here also on the case is 4 LEDs to indicate the battery charging status, though I found that it doesn't usually turn on unless you actually are charging the case, which I find it a little bit disappointing. The lid itself is also a little bit magnetic, so that's also kind of nice. But in terms of the earbuds themselves, they're a very small size, significantly smaller than the Apple AirPods, as you can see here. It also has various different size ear tips that you can switch out to customize to fit your own ears, which makes it a very nice fit, at least for me anyway. So I'm more than happy wearing them when I'm working out, either running or lifting weights, and they stay in securely, and because of the design, it's actually pretty good at noise isolating. So because of this, I think that it has pretty decent sound quality that I can hear. Because of the sound isolating, I'm able to hear the bass much better. So for the price, I think the sound quality is actually quite good. And the ear tips are also very snugly fit, so I wasn't able to shake them out of my ears no matter how hard I tried by moving my head. Each earbud has a single button they can use to control your music and also summon Siri. There's also built-in microphones so you can communicate with Siri and also pick up phone calls and such. So each of the buttons on the earbuds do the exact same function. You're not able to program it to have the left earbud do one thing and the right earbud to do another, unlike the Apple AirPods, unfortunately. However, it still manages to fit in all the functions pretty much that Apple AirPods offer. Pressing the button once allows you to play or pause the music. If you double press the button, you get an ability to get the next track, so you skip tracks that way. Unfortunately, you can't do any kind of previous tracks, but you can summon Siri as well by simply holding it down for a few seconds and releasing the button. You can also hold down the buttons for a significant amount of time to actually turn the earbuds off. However, if you put them back in the case, it should automatically disconnect from your device, and then it should start recharging from the case. It's also a similar motion, so when you have to pair it again, you take the earbuds out of the case, then you should automatically pair to each other before pairing to the device that you needed to connect with. And again, if you are pairing a new device at first, it will try to search for a new device, and then you just go to your Bluetooth settings and connect to it. It's very clearly labeled, and then you should be good to go. Now, one question that a lot of people tend to ask me is, can I just use one earbud at a time? That way, if one earbud dies, then I can have a fully charged one with another one that I can use, and that way I can just switch them off and basically double the battery life. However, unfortunately, this is not possible just the way that these earbuds work, because in order to sync the audio, they need to sync it to each other first, the left and right pieces, before they sync it to your actual device in order to communicate. This also means that you are only able to view the battery life of the earbuds together. So when you see it on, say, your notifications on your iPhone, it'll only show one single battery percentage encompassing for both earbuds. Now, I know this may seem a little disappointing, but honestly, I still haven't found any budget option earbud that is able to just use it one at a time like the Apple AirPods. So this really isn't that big of a deal, especially when the battery life is actually quite good. I found with my usage and my sound volume that I was able to use these earbuds for at least 4 hours before I had to put them back in the case to charge it, and the case itself can charge it at least 3 to 4 times more, so you honestly are good to go for a week before you actually have to recharge the case. One interesting feature I saw is because the top lid is slightly translucent, you can actually see if your earbuds are charging with the little white dot on there. I found this to be particularly useful when the earbuds actually don't properly connect and disconnect. I found this happens more often when the case doesn't have enough power in itself, like maybe at 1 LED percent. Then at that point, when you take it out of the case, it doesn't automatically pair to your device, and when you put the earbuds back in the case, it doesn't automatically disconnect from your device, which means it could significantly drain its battery, without you even knowing it. So the workaround here is to just keep your case charged as much as you can. That way it will automatically pair and disconnect as it should. Otherwise, you can just manually connect it and disconnect it by simply holding down the buttons on the earbuds. It's not really that much of a difference compared to other earbuds, so it's not that big of a deal, but I just thought I'd point that out. So there really are very few downsides to this particular earbuds. I think the sound quality is good, the fit's nice, I like the charging case, and I'm able to use it to work out even though it's not technically water resistant or sweat proof, but I haven't had any issues since. So I think this is a really great all around truly wireless earbuds that you can pick up for about $50, maybe even less on Amazon. As usual, I'll put the link in the description. This is something that can definitely replace the Apple AirPods if you don't need all of the fancy functionality of the Apple AirPods, and these are even significantly smaller than the Apple AirPods 2, and they come in black, much more subtle. So there's a lot of pros to this pair of truly wireless earphones that I think is definitely worth checking out. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like, it'd be greatly appreciated, and make sure to subscribe to my channel SkyFirst95 if you haven't already to get more content like this. Or if you're watching this on Amazon, head over to my channel URL right here, or just search it up on YouTube SkyFirst95. There you'll see a bunch of my product reviews and unboxings. Feel free to browse, or if you want to search for something specific, just hit that search field. That'll do it for this video. This is SkyFirst95. Thanks for watching.